It's a snapshot in time here in the Old West. Hi, I'm Mariah Booth.
And I'm Chad Booth. Join us for At Your Leisure from the old western town of Tombstone, Arizona. You think the Old West is dead? Well, you got another thing coming. Of course, one of us might be by the end of the show.
And from there, we'll move on to the waters of Lake Mojave. And for all you houseboarders, this is going to be a great destination you're going to want to check out. And lastly, we'll have our giveaway winner. So if you got a sticker, you want to keep it right here. So get ready to go into the Wild West because At Your Leisure is next.
It's not a movie set in Hollywood. It's not the setting from a novel that Louis L'Amour wrote. No, sirree. It's not even a Halloween show. This is the real Old West. Hi, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure today. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Mariah Booth, and we're in the historic town of Tombstone, Arizona.
What's the slogan here?
It's "This town is too tough to die."
You know what? This is our destination for today, and we are going to prove to you that that is a true statement. We'll show you the story of how this town tried to die, but it couldn't. And it's alive and thriving today, and it's a chance for you to walk in and look at real history.
But before we do that, we're going to ride off to our travel adventure, so check this out.
We are at the old Cochise County Courthouse. This was built in 1882, the year after the gunfight at the OK Corral. You know, Tombstone, more than being a romantic trip in history, is really a story about the transition from the Wild West to the civilized West. And it was after that shootout that the law started to extend its arms and trials, justice, and law really started being spread across the West. To give you a feeling of how much the transition of America took place, let's find out about some of the real stories that took place on these very streets. Tombstone, Arizona was founded in 1877 by a prospector named Ed Shefflin. Now, he would venture out and scout the area looking for rocks while ignoring the soldiers' warnings. They would say, "Ed, the only stone you're going to find out here will be your tombstone." Well, as fate would have it, Ed did find a stone, but a stone that made him rich. He found silver, and so Tombstone received its name. Now, there were over 100 saloons, numerous restaurants and hotels, and a large red light district. By the 1930s, the town slowly started to decline, and its population dwindled to about 150 residents. Now, even though it's no longer the boom town with all the cowboy action and the silver streaming from the hills, it continues to draw Old West fantasy seekers from around the globe. Its destiny will forever be the town too tough to die. As you can see, there's a lot of great real history here in Tombstone, and you got to live it. We're ending it off with this really genuinely old stagecoach that still plies the streets just like it did in Wyatt Earp's age. Yeehaw! Right now it's time for us to take a commercial break. We'll be back with more At Your Leisure in just a minute. We're at a moment frozen in time. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. This is one of the most famous pieces of Western history. It was a gun battle that took place in 30 seconds, but has endured through all the rest of the time of the Old West. It's the Battle of the OK Corral.
What would happen if we called Mr. Peabody and
Sherman?
Yeah. And we did like a time machine and we went back in time and we were part of the battle?
I think that would be very frightening to comprehend. But you know what? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, sorry I'm late, guys.
Hold on, that ain't what we wanted. Don't shoot me, I don't want to fight. Quiet! This isn't what I wanted. I don't have a gun. Come on, get him! Come on! Where are they? I can't see them.
Then blaze away. Oh, Daisy, if you do.
Get away from me! Get away and let me die.
Well, thanks to Mr. Peabody, we now can end the debate that's gone on for a long time. Remember how you've had this conversation with me before about if we actually could control time and go back in history? wouldn't we screw it up by just being there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
We would.
Yeah.
We did.
We did, but in the end, the result was the same, so we didn't change anything.
That's right. And this little young gun right here, here's Clanton. He's only 19 when he did that. Shame, shame, shame.
Well, a dumb move on his part.
Bad idea.
A smart move on your part, partner, is to stay tuned for something that really fits this week in the show, our trailhead adventure.
And I'd like to thank Rocky Mountain ATV MC for that great trailhead. You guys are rock. You're always there for us. And right now, I am with Billy Hunley, who is the 4th generation family member who owns the Birdcage Theater. And this used to be, well, is one of the biggest bars in town, right?
Yeah, it was a combination of sorts. It was a casino, gambling hall, house of ill repute, and theater.
Oh my, I feel highly overdressed.
Oh, here, we'll just take it off.
Okay, well, let's take a tour.
This is the original bar, back bar, cash register. This bar was made in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and was shipped all the way around the Horn of South America, where it was wagon trained in for the grand opening. There were 16 gunfights, 7 fatal, killing 26 people and leaving over 140 bullet holes throughout the walls, ceilings, and floors. There's a .45 caliber right down here in the vertical post of the bar, and that bullet's still in there today. They were also doing another show, and it was Uncle Tom's Cabin, and as Eliza was going across this imaginary bridge with this real carefully trained bloodhound, the dog barks really loud one day, and the guy jumps up and he whips out his back sidearm, his second gun, and he shoots the dog. And then he goes to jail. And so then he gets up the next morning completely hungover and goes, "Oh my God, I must have shot somebody." And they go, "No, you shot a dog." And he goes, "Well, why would I shoot a dog?" He goes, "I love dogs." This is the old black Mariah. It's the Boot Hill hearse. It's trimmed in 24 karat gold and sterling silver.
She's a cutie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This building survived both the fires of 1881, 1882, and the 45 years that it was closed and sealed up, with all of its fixtures and furnishings left intact. Then it was closed and sealed up from 1889 till 1934. In 1934 it was reopened and became a historical landmark as we see it today.
You don't seem like somebody to be in this type of business.
You just haven't been around me long enough.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, Tombstone, this town is not for the timid. I mean, this is incredible. Y'all ought to come out here and check this out. Well, we're going to go to our commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to have a lot more fun down there on Main Street. Well, that's about all the time we have today for our Tombstone show. You know, based on our performance today over at the OK Corral, I think you need a little brushing up.
You weren't so hot yourself, Annie Oakley.
That's true, I wasn't.
Well, this is Casey here. He's loading up real guns for us at the Big Iron shooting range. This is the only place you can shoot real guns, live ammo. It's not very dangerous ammo because it's basically primer and a paintball.
Yeah.
But it does give you the experience of firing a real firearm. Now, if you are a heavy-duty gunsmith or owner, check this out. They manufacture their own real bullets here. They're the only licensed live ammo manufacturer in the county.
So I'm going to be shooting a 45,
So let's quit
right?
talking, Missy. Let's do some shooting.
All righty.
Thanks for joining us. We'll look for you next week. Between now and then, get out with your family and friends. Enjoy the great outdoors at your leisure.
Do I look like a hussy? No. Do I look like I can make any money? Hey, sorry I'm late, guys. Oh, I forgot!
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.